Welcome back to the Wider channel. In the last episode, we took apart all of the plastic to get a better view of what's going on inside. We found some damaged pieces from the explosion that took place. And in this episode, we're going to start removing some parts from the engine so we can get a deeper look at what's going on with it. First things first, let's get it washed up. All right, now that it's all cleaned up, let's take apart the broken intake and see what else we can find. It looks like in order to get anything done over here, I'm gonna have to take out this piece of frame rail. We'll do that and go from there. I just heard this one the other day on YouTube. It was the metric adjustable wrench. So I did go to the garage and get the metric version. That should make it a lot easier to get to everything engine related on the right side. Now you can get to the spark plugs and the coils. You get to the bolts that are holding in the intake manifold, which I was calling the secondary air box. primary air box is here, and the secondary is the one that's connected to the other side, leading to the throttle body and then into the intake manifold. Alright, so I'm very much a tech geek. If I can get in here and get it out with a power tool is where it's at. I have those. That should be the intake. That one's loose. That one's loose. There we go. Just like that, there's gasoline everywhere. $10mm and my metric adjustable wrench. Let's see if we can get her to come this way. Oh yeah, we can. About some gas. Gross. The cylinder all the way to the right has gasoline. It is full of gasoline, which makes me think that I don't have any movement in the valves. I think the way we're really going to find out what's going on is taking the valve cover off. The quicker picker upper. Now that we have the intake off and I got the gas dried out of the rightmost cylinder, I believe that's going to be the number 3. We're going to take the scope and send it down. Alright, so what we're looking at here is the intake valves, and these guys obviously haven't been opened at all because they were full of gas. Let's take a look in the middle. I think to get a better look, we're going to have to take out the spark plugs, get the scope down there. So that spark plug out of the farthest left, I believe the number 1. That one is out of the middle, which I believe is the number 2. And then oddly, this guy is out of the farthest right, which I believe is number 3. And that one is also it was a little damp when I pulled it out. Well folks, as much as I want my camera to be able to go down and scope this, it's actually the same size as the spark plugs. So that's about all the view I can get with these things. Well folks, that's all we're going to have time for in this episode. Join us in the next one where I'm going to take the valve cover off and see if we can find out what's going on with the timing chain, see if this engine's going to be salvageable or if I'm going to have to replace it. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button. It helps with the growth of the channel, and it also lets you know when we come out with new episodes. If you have any suggestions or comments, or would just like to say hi, please leave it in the comments down below. That's all we have for today. I'll see you on the next one.